Welcome viewers, Dr. J.W. Ayub. Australia's gambling epidemic. His side of the bed. Doesn't sound good, does it? When does sleeping beside someone become sleeping alone? Ooh. Rachel used to wake when Mark came home. She recognised everything. The key turning, the hallway floorboard, his shoes hitting the bedroom floor. What time is it? Oh, sorry, go back to sleep. And at first she used to wait up awake. Then she waited with the television on, and eventually she stopped waiting at all. Mark would slide into bed at midnight, sometimes 1, sometimes later. He always tried to be quiet. He thought that meant she wouldn't notice, but Rachel had noticed something else. She slept better when she stopped expecting him. One night, Mark came home at 2:17. Another loss, another chase, another explanation prepared before he reached the bedroom. He opened the door. Rachel was asleep. He climbed carefully beneath the blankets. She didn't move. Years earlier, she would have rolled toward him, asked where he'd been, asked how much he'd lost, asked whether this was finally going to stop. But tonight, viewers, nothing. He couldn't care less. So Mark stared at the ceiling. For the first time, he wanted the argument, but that wasn't going to happen. Anger would have meant he was still willing to fight for something. But beside Mark was something worse. The acceptance. The following morning, Rachel made coffee, packed lunches, asked whether he needed anything from the supermarket. Everything sounded normal. And that frightened him. Because gambling hadn't created one catastrophic moment. It had trained the person beside him to require less and less of his presence. First, she stopped waiting for dinner. Then she stopped waiting for him to come home. Now she could sleep peacefully without him knowing without knowing whether he was going to come home or not. It just didn't matter anymore. That's gambling. That's the gambling epidemic. And Mark looked at his pillow. Two people still shared the same bed. But somewhere between the late nights, broken promises and unanswered questions, his side had become nothing more than somewhere that he slept. And sometimes, viewers, a relationship doesn't end when somebody leaves. Sometimes it ends much more quietly than that, while both people still have the keys to the same front door. And that's why Australia's Gambling Epidemic series matters.